What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Camps and Pro. In today's episode, we're going to be breaking down first the transfer portal, all the key additions into the portal so far, and the wild coaching carousel in the last few weeks, as well as the upcoming playoffs, which start tonight, actually, when this video is
Yep.
posted. So let's go ahead and jump into the transfer portal, starting off with Lagway, Raiola,
Oh,
Drew
DJ
Maker.
Lagway entered the portal. What are your thoughts about this? Honestly, with the coaching change, I thought it was due. I feel like DJ he needs to change his scenery because Florida this hasn't worked out the way they thought it was gonna work, and it's unfortunate. But he could be a future Baylor Bear.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where he goes. He's a baller. Just didn't work out at Florida. Love to see him come to Baylor.
hmm
His dad went here. A lot of connections here at Baylor, so it'd be
hmm
great to see him come here.
It could really help
And
revive y'all.
it really could. Hopefully it does. And then Raiola as well.
Yeah,
Nebraska
that was.
QB.
Yeah, there were reports about it all year, and Matt Rule was like, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. And look at this. It's
Yeah.
happened. And from what
Do you
I've
think he's
seen, Oregon has like a lot of interest in him. And Oregon, which Dante Moore, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go to the draft next year.
yeah.
So it could be a perfect fit. Everything lines up, it'd be perfect for
Like,
them. But
so you don't think it'll be Austin Novosad's time?
unfortunately, I think that ship has sailed.
But also Drew Maker, out of UNC. I don't know. It's either Indiana or Oklahoma State, but I think it's gonna be Oklahoma State, honestly.
Yeah, I think he's gonna follow his coach Eric Morris to Oklahoma State because like they already had one of the most great offenses in the country, like one of the best. He had the top passing yards in the nation,
Yeah.
including playoff games. So I think he'll stay. All right,
I
but
think
this one's interesting though.
I think he's a tech lock.
Sort of. Yeah, I saw
Sorby
this thing. His like girlfriend committed the tech.
just committed to Tech, and Tech has all the money in the world, so they're gonna do
Got
whatever it
oil
takes to
money.
get
Yep.
him. That guy is a stud. I can tell you that right now. Also Sam Levitt, another QB. Curious to see where he
Yeah,
goes. I know Oregon,
he's
LSU, all in the
there's been
mix.
some topics about him how he didn't attend like the banquet in the season things, but he was already gone. So like.
He's been gone since midseason. Yeah,
Yeah, it's and Mizzou quarterback Bo Perubu, I think they say him. He entered the
yeah,
portal yesterday, along with
he
Josh
did.
Hoover from TCU has entered the
Josh
portal.
Hoover did his yeah. A lot of big names out there, and also Aiden Chillis from
Michigan
the Michigan
State.
State. Yeah,
Yeah,
really
he was
bad
a
year,
former
but
he was a five-star prospect. He showed glimpses, but he plays in the Big Ten. It's hard to put it together, especially for a team
yeah,
like Michigan State who's had coaches come here, come there. And there's been some
absolutely.
other, like CJ Baxter from Texas into the portal, which I mean, I guess it makes sense. So he wants to have a lead back role, not have a split backfield with
Yeah, that's what he
Wisner and
wants.
everything. In K-State, their two biggest playmakers into the portal, and Dylan Edwards and is it Jace Brown or something? Jace something.
Jace Brown. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know they
they
also had
both
some.
entered the portal.
I know like their star D lineman also entered the portal too, and they had some other defensive players in
hmm
the portal,
And
so they're
a bunch of
transferring.
Colorado players into the portal too, including a Marion Miller. And all that. We were talking about Aiden Childs earlier. His stud receiver, Nick Marsh, entered the portal too. So I
Yeah,
guess
a
we'll
lot
see
of
what
movement, and
happens
this is
there.
just the tip of the iceberg, man. After the
Oh,
playoffs and
it's
everything
gonna
settles
get
down,
so
it's gonna
much
get
worse.
chaotic. It's always a fun time of the year to see where these guys end up. It's so weird, like seeing people. It's like contract signed or like extended.
Yeah, yeah, especially
Like bro, this.
For A&M, Mario Craver now officially the
Yeah,
highest
yeah, yeah.
paid
I've seen that.
receiver
I'm
in
like,
A&M history.
dude, like this is college football, bro. It's like what happened to the sport we love?
I
Now we have
know. What
people signing
happened?
contracts. It's so weird to see. But yeah, just the world we live in today, and
Yeah,
just gotta
but
adapt to it.
in a little like not today's video, but in future video, we'll really break down the transfer portal once everything comes together. People are committing, people going on visits and all that.
Most
And
definitely,
we move on to coaches. We talked briefly about Lane Kiffin going to LSU, how it was going to happen, whatever we thought about it, but it's official. Pete
it
Golding is
is.
now the coach of the Ole Miss Rebels or whatever for the playoff
Red
game
Rebels.
coming up. For the playoff game coming up.
Yeah. Matt Campbell to Penn State, another big one. It's
Oh
so
yeah,
weird seeing him at a school that's not Iowa State.
that had to be like a predetermined thing they knew like a day or two before because what's his name? I was they hired a coach like 2 hours later, and it was like
Yeah. They tried to
And
get
then
BYU's coach for the longest.
clean A&M OC to K-State.
Yeah.
It's a
And
good
then
hire.
Michigan, they got their own problems.
Show more,
Pause real
of
quick.
his little scam.
And then Michigan, man, don't even get me started on Michigan. They have their own problems going on. We might have briefly
Interesting
touched on this in our
situation.
last video, but very interesting situation going down in Ann Arbor.
Would not want
Eric
to be part of
Morris,
it.
Yeah, don't want to be part of that right now. Eric Morris also went to Oklahoma State, like we talked about
Yeah.
earlier, big hire. Hopefully he gets Drew Messmaker, be good for that program.
Hmm.
Napier, JMU, Colin Klein, retired. Son comes in from A&M. We'll see how that works. But yeah, a lot of small changes here and there, big changes as well. So definitely a crazy start to the coaching
Oh,
carousel.
and
Few weeks here.
Florida, Tulane coach John Summerall coming to
Yeah,
Florida.
went to
That's
Florida.
big
Yeah,
one.
I like
After
that
the
hire. That's good
playoffs.
for them. I really like the We don't have it on here, but I like the USF or USF coach went to where did he
Auburn?
go? The
No.
Auburn. Yeah. It was. That's a good hire
Yeah,
for them.
Auburn.
Yeah, I like that hire a lot.
All right, you want to get into
Um,
our big games
yes, we have a lot to break down here. Starting off with Bama
tonight?
at
First
Oklahoma
game.
tonight. Yeah, our very first game.
Oh, this is
Fun,
such a
intriguing game.
tough game. This is such
It
a
really
tough
is.
game.
I know. How you feeling?
Well, the thing is, Oklahoma's offense has not been good. But as of recent, Alabama's offense has not been good.
Alabama doesn't look good at all recently.
I don't know, man. But the thing is, Oklahoma's defense has been so amazing this year. And if John Mater, if he can just get a few scores, because it's a home game. At first, I wanted to pick Alabama because I'm like, it's Bama, it's playoffs. But I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with Oklahoma in this one. I'm gonna have to ride the Sooners. I should have worn my Oklahoma shirt for this video, but I'm I
Yeah,
think
I'm a
I'm
fan
gonna
boy.
ride with the Sooners in this one.
Um,
What do you think about this?
Dude, it's a really tough game to pick. Bama
It's
hasn't
toss
looked
up.
great recently. Oklahoma hasn't either. But I think I'm gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna take Alabama in this one just
That's
because
fair.
they have that experience. They have that playoff experience. Oklahoma just hasn't looked good as of late. I know OU won in Tuscaloosa earlier this year, but I don't know. I think
Yeah.
Alabama's gonna figure them out, get their revenge, and have a point to prove.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Bama in a close one.
Yeah, I think if Oklahoma's gonna win this game, John Mitchell, he's gonna be running around the pocket. He's gonna have to make plays for his team, and he can't turn the ball over. If he turns the
Yeah,
ball over, the game's
they're
over.
cooked.
But the same thing goes for Ty Simpson. If he makes bad decisions, and if they need to get Ryan Williams involved, that's the thing to do, which he's kind of been.
He's
I
had
don't
like what
know.
600 receiving yards this season. Really
He's
bad for him. I was expecting
yeah.
like a
I
crazy
could
season from him.
honestly I see a role where he transfers, but
I do too.
we're not gonna get into that
Yeah,
right
not
now.
getting to that yet.
But I think I'm gonna go Oklahoma in this one just off of what I think. But it's really a toss
Yeah,
up for me in this one.
I don't, I think Alabama will be able to control the tempo of this game. Ty
Hmm.
Simpson, he's depends what Ty Simpson we get.
I'm
But I
not
think he'll be
sure
ready for this
of
game.
Alabama's running backs. They should be back, I think. But against Georgia, they're on like the third string running back, and
Yeah.
it was not pretty.
Yeah, not at all. And they got killed. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. Fun Friday night game to start off the playoffs.
All
So yeah,
right,
I'll take
let's
Bama.
all right. Let's go to 11 a.m. in College Station. We got Miami at
College game
Texas
day will be there.
A&M.
College game day is going to two games actually.
Yeah, that's something. All right, what do you think
So,
about the A&M game?
dude, this is a okay. I don't know. A&M, I knew this was gonna happen. We saw versus Texas. They're still a really good football team. Don't get me wrong, but
Hmm.
I don't know. Miami also hasn't played a football game in a long time. A&M hasn't either. But dude, I'm just like, I don't know. I kind of like Miami in this game. I don't know what it is, but my gut is telling me to take Miami. Is that
Oh
crazy? Is
yeah. I don't know,
that
but
crazy?
for me, A&M they're tied for the most sacks in football this year, 41, and they have
Yeah.
some studs out there. And I think Marcel Reed, he's going to take this opportunity and he's just going to run with it. Because I mean, he's going to make plays. He's going to show why he's probably sleeper for next year. I think he might win Heisman next year, honestly, and all that.
Oh yeah, that's not a crazy take. Yeah.
That's really not a crazy because his running ability. But they also have a no, this is Miami. Miami is a great defense. A&M is a great defense. It's really going to be which offense takes over. And honestly, Carson Beck in primetime just doesn't really match up.
It
It's
doesn't
like
go together, right? Yeah.
I know for like he could have been the ACC championship if he didn't throw like four interceptions that one game against like Louisville when they were ranked.
Yeah.
It was like, but honestly, for me, whoever controls the line of scrimmage this game, whichever line dominates more, is probably gonna win this game. But I think A&M's running attack with their running backfield is amazing. Combined to have Marcel Reed, and then their passing attack when they need it for Mario Craver, Casey Conception. I think A&M's got this one, especially being
Yeah.
in Kyle Field and College Station. Place is gonna be rocking, even though
I
it's a late
agree.
game.
You hear what Nick Saban said? Like he's like they're pumping in noise into this place.
Like I don't
I
know,
agree.
man.
I
It's
like A&M.
crazy.
I like A&M at home in this. I don't know. I feel like Miami. I don't know. It really just depends like what Miami you get. Obviously, Miami dropped two games that they shouldn't have dropped this year. But if we
Yep.
get that Miami from the beginning of the year where they're beating Notre Dame and just
Hmm.
efficiently playing the game of football, running the ball well, playing great defense, like you said, then Miami can really make this interesting. I do like A&M at home. They have a great defense, great offense, really balanced team. Had to slip up versus Texas. Um, but yeah, I do think A&M's gonna get this done. I think Miami's gonna keep it really close in this game. I don't think Miami's gonna
That's
let
fair.
A&M just step all over them. So yeah, I think A&M's gonna win, but it's gonna be a close one to College Station.
That's fair. All right. Now we have Tulane at Ole
Ooh.
Miss. I'm pretty sure
Um,
these teams played already this year. And it was
they
I think
did.
it was like
I think it was like
45 to
45 to
10.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I don't want to spend too
Mm,
much time on this. Obviously Lane Kiffin left. I mean, that's interesting, but it's they're
yeah.
still playing Tulane, a group of five team at home. They should win by 28 at least. They may
Yeah,
come out. It wouldn't shock me if they came out like a little rusty though. They haven't played a football game in 23
that's
days,
fair.
24 days. So yeah,
But the thing for me, it's did you hear Nick Saban said about like it's like letting AAA teams into the playoffs, baseball? I don't know, man.
I don't like it, bro.
It's just
That's that's another conversation we could have another video, but
there's really levels to this. There's like group fives, and then there's like Big 12, and then there's like SEC and Big 10. And it's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
line is such a big difference. I don't
I
know.
just I think I don't know. We could really spin off into this. I just think they shouldn't have like group of fives. Like especially okay, Boise State. Yeah, that's the exception. That was a
Boise
good
State
football
was a
team.
great team. They
That's
were an
that
anomaly.
they have a Heisman front runner, and then yeah, these Tulane and James Madison, like you're putting these teams in over teams like Texas, teams like BYU, teams like Notre Dame. Like these
Hmm.
schools are getting in over
Yeah,
these
like
big
these
schools,
are
which
not the
is
top 12 best teams in the country, but
exactly, and that's what the
that's for
playoffs should
another
be.
day. We don't want
Those
to.
yeah, those don't get me started on that. That's a whole other video.
Yeah,
But
but for
yeah,
that
Ole
reason
Miss,
alone, I'm taking Ole Miss in this
I'm taking
one.
Ole Miss in this game. Shouldn't be
Not
much
even
of
a
a game.
question.
I hope not.
Yeah, people are gonna
Um,
say that the coaching dynamics like they might bring Ole Miss down, but I feel like this might give Ole Miss a little more to play
if
for because
anything,
they're
it's a
really.
more motivation. Yeah. Got a point
Hmm.
to prove. Another game, we got JMU, the 12 versus at Oregon. They've been pretty funny on Twitter, not gonna lie.
Did you see
But
the bus thing?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was like they're gonna drive to the game, and I'm like, they're not driving to the game. They're driving to an airport.
But other than
But
that,
but
I don't think we should spend a crazy amount of time on this.
this is really like a March Madness round one, like 2 versus 15, I
This is a
feel
two
like.
versus 15 kind of
Because
game.
like for JMU, Wayne Knight, he's an incredible running back. He's one of the probably a top 10 running back in the nation. But the thing is, he's
They haven't
behind
played a
this
defense
James
like this all
Madison
year.
O line, and they've been playing
Who do they
not
play? What
good,
are they in the
not
Sun Belt? They play like Coastal
yeah.
Carolina. That's their comp. App State.
Yeah, they're playing Coastal Carolina is not even good. And now they have to go all the way to Oregon and play against Oregon who has what, one loss? I
Yeah,
just
they're one
don't
loss to Indiana. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this format, but we can't do anything about it right now. But yeah, give me
yeah.
Oregon in this. It shouldn't be close.
Yeah, I'm taking Oregon too. You know, JMU's rise from FCS to college football play has been amazing to watch. They've shown that from Kurt Signetti and now their coach now, who left, and now they're getting Napier. But I just don't. I think they're to get rocked. I think Oregon's going to come out swinging. I think Oregon, they're
Oregon's
just
put up a
going to.
lot.
And thinks Oregon's only loss is to what, Indiana?
Yeah, it was Indiana at home.
So Oregon could really make a run for this championship. But for that reason alone, I'm taking Oregon in this one.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna wrap up our four games for the weekend. We got two fun ones, two might
Yeah.
not watch ones.
But next week's when it gets real interesting.
Next week we got the top four, and then you have these. They're playing the top four, so this will be a fun week next week. Much better, I think, content wise and team wise. So I'm really looking forward
Hmm.
to that next weekend. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. We had a lot of recap with coaches, transfer portal, our games coming up, so it was good to recap. But other than that, that's all we got for y'all today. Look forward to making a video for y'all next week about our teams, our picks. Hopefully, there's an upset. You never know. Maybe we have Tulane or James Madison in one of the games,
Would be
but
crazy.
we'll see. That would be crazy. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, all of that at Campus and Pro. So thank
Yep.
y'all. Peace.